ATL. This is the Rita Stylez Show, Uncut.
What do you want me to elaborate? Well.
About both?
Well.
Fun riding out in the car music.
Where is it that you're trying to reach?
Catch me 4 to 5 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays 5 to 6 p.m. That was my next question.
Hey, what's up? I am.
As we discuss topics from entertainment to politics.
They actually liked it and hated it.
You gotta
hate it. Yeah. And today we're actually going to be on
We're going to welcome Mimie Acosta.
Yes.
How are you, Mimie?
I am wonderful.
That's good. So
I love it. I love it. I love a good
the
fight.
energy, right?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
22 years of this? 21 years?
This year be 22 years.
Oh,
22 years of
beautiful.
this. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I tell you, I don't know how I put up with it.
You do though.
Yeah, I
Somebody has to win. Who wins?
Exactly. I do. I'm always the winner.
It's like, we know who wins.
Women power.
Yeah,
You
always.
know. So it is what it is.
Did I say that earlier? No offense to men. 5.
Yeah.
Okay, this has nothing to do
But
with
you know
entertainment.
what? Well, we were giving you
Wait a minute,
props, though. It is entertainment.
You know, we don't need our props. No, but
Okay.
Did you hear that they're going to let women in combat?
Yes.
Like they're going to let them on the front
No, I
lines.
didn't
It's
hear
like,
about
what
that.
do you guys think about that?
I think that's exciting. Because there really are a lot of women out there that are like, why can't we?
Right.
You know, and there are a lot of women out there that feel that they can. So why not just give the opportunity? My thing is, if we fall flat on our faces, then okay, we fall flat. If not, you know, it is what it is. Let's be excited. Let's just be excited for women. Let's just be excited. Yes? Yes. Women in combat.
Yeah.
Yes, Woody?
No.
Yes.
No. You know,
I love it.
my problem with it is, as you know, if I'm in combat, I don't want to see a woman get shot at.
You don't even, you know
Oh,
what?
wow.
But the thing about it is that you cannot think about it that way.
Right.
You have to think about it as we all are one. Let's do this together. Let's fight the battle. And hey, look, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You think we can't shoot guns?
No. It's not you shooting. It's the people shooting at you that we're concerned. Like men have this protective
Well, we know how to
instinct.
move with flow.
Move with flow.
Because a
We're not
woman's-
talking about dancing.
Listen, but hey, it helps, right?
You know how to
A woman
move.
that,
So
a
you
woman
got.
that know how
So
to
you're
do
gonna
ballet,
you gonna
she
slip
can
a
jump
bullet.
over.
You're gonna slip a bullet.
There you
Okay,
go.
all
There
right,
you go.
all right. Okay, well, I don't want to take up too much time with that. Let's get into this.
Let's do this.
right.
Let's be happy for a split second that Woody's not going to be out there protecting some woman, because then we have to be worried about him.
Yes.
Yes, and we know it's all about me
Right.
and me being scared of having to protect a woman
We
in
don't want
combat.
that.
That's
Yes.
too funny.
Okay.
That is too funny.
All right.
So, Mimie is a woman with many hats.
Yes.
She's an actress. She's a producer, casting talent agent.
When
And a
you say
director,
agent,
okay.
you're talking
Yeah.
about, you know, licenses and all this good old stuff. I cast. Period.
Okay.
Somebody calls me
Really?
and they say, hey, Mimie, I'm working on this movie project. I need 100 people. I mean, when I say I have everybody in the industry on my Facebook pages, between, I'll say 3 or 4 Facebook pages that are going strong.
Are we sure we want to put your name out there? They like that?
Oh yeah, you can.
Why
put me
not?
back.
Okay.
Why not?
Oh no,
No,
for
saying, 'cause
sure.
it-
But I'm saying agent. When you say agent,
Uh-huh.
you're looking, okay, does she have the license to be
Yeah.
an agent? And you know, then
Yeah.
there's all the technicalities that come with it. My thing is, if you need 5 actors and they're Caucasian or they're Chinese or whatever they are,
Okay.
if you need them and you call me and you tell me this is what you need, I'm gonna put something out there on my Facebook. This is the email address you need to send it to. Submit yourself. Good luck. Go with God.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Basically.
mean,
so it's one hand washing the other. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
that's-
Now,
so you don't want to be a licensing agent at
no,
all?
no. That's
Really?
That's
It's
not
a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
It's
It's a lot
like-
of work and a lot of
it's like being a
responsibility.
parent.
Okay.
You know,
You know,
yeah. I don't want to manage
grown
anyone,
kids.
and I don't
No,
want to
you
be
don't.
anybody's agent. You know, I just want to bless folks. That's what I do. You know,
Okay.
we all have to stay in our lanes.
Yes.
And I know under what capacity I know what
my
hat
name to
I
be
want to wear in my
Superman.
lanes.
Okay.
If that makes any sense to you.
Okay. So I'm sorry.
I was
Woody,
about to take the page from you.
I know. But I wanted to kind of like throw out a few movies that you've appeared in. 3 Can Play That Game. Medea Goes to Jail. I've never seen that before, but I'm going to watch it.
Okay, what?
And Why Did I Get Married?
Wait,
To?
I could have sworn when I was
Two
in
of those
Prague.
movies I love. Like
When I was in Prague, didn't y'all go see that movie?
no, I didn't go see it.
Which, you saw Medea Goes to Jail.
No, I didn't.
What?
I never.
Okay,
saw
what
that
did you go
movie.
see?
When
I
which
was
movie? Which
I was in
his,
Prague.
what
and
is it? The
a lady
last
told me
movie
you
that
guys-
he done?
I don't know.
With
Okay, it
Witness
takes too long to
protection.
figure it out.
I believe.
Oh, okay.
Witness
Oh,
protection.
witness protection.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I knew it was one
So
of
I
them.
did
You went
go.
to-
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
So tell us about your experiences
Oh,
with
nice. It's wonderful.
Mr. Tyler Perry.
He's an awesome person. No nonsense.
Okay.
You better get in there. You better work it and get out. At the end of the day, just come do what you are
Okay.
being paid to do,
Okay.
and get out the studio. But very professional, and I absolutely loved it. I had a good time there. I actually was there for a couple of months, not only working on several of those projects, but I also did a lot of the stand-in work. For Marlene Forte, she's an actress in Hollywood, and I did her stand-in work. You know, there was a Hispanic family on House of Pain, so I did a lot of behind-the-scenes, work with the Hispanic family.
That was only for a short
And
time,
yeah,
right?
yes,
I remember that.
It was for a short time, and I sort of wished it kind of like had a spin-off with them because they are all hilarious. Just
Wow.
they by themselves.
Okay.
It's just a crazy family, but I absolutely love them.
Okay.
That's really where my experience started as far as the industry. I started out, just doing a lot of little extra work here and there, and I went from there.
Okay.
It just kind of like catapulted from there. I was like, okay, you know what? This is actually where I need to be. This is what I want to be, and I'm going for it.
Okay. Okay.
So someone brought me in. This agent by the name of Belinda Michaels.
Okay.
She was the one that actually started me out on Three Can Play That Game. And she was just like, you just need to bring a couple of outfits and just show up and just be makeup and hair ready. And I was like, okay, I don't know what all this means, but...
Wow. So you was like in the right place at the right time.
Yes, actually,
Okay.
it was an old post on Craigslist that had already expired. And I was bold. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I wanna meet Vivica Fox. I wanna be up in there.
Uh-huh.
I need to be in this movie.
Okay.
So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and send my bio. Anyway, it was little nothing. I had nothing going on. I did a radio show back in the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
I had a promotions company. I managed a nightclub, and I worked at a hotel.
Oh, okay.
And I used to sing with bands. I had, this.
Oh.
Yeah.
It seems like every single one of those things is related to the other. It's
Yes,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But everything set me up.
Okay.
Really. And then one day it was just time to move up to the States, and then this is where everything came in. That's where the boldness came from.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I did this. I can do it. I can put on and take off. So let me just make it happen and see what happens.
Uh-huh.
And sure enough, I went in there, had my couple hours, and I was like, is this all we're going to do?
Wow.
Can we do some more? What's next?
Wow.
And then from there, I just started, setting myself up, submitting my headshot and resume to all these different companies. And before you know it, I just started getting all kinds of phone calls, and I just threw myself out there.
Oh.
Wow. And a lot of people trying to figure out how to do it, and you just...
You know what? I honestly think that if this is what you want to do, if this is what you have to want this. You have to be able to, you have to breathe this. It's not just something that you get up one day and I think I might know. You have to want it to be discovered.
Yeah.
And most of these people think they want it.
Yeah.
Like we've run into a lot of people. They say, "Yeah, I want this. But I don't think they understand the difference between wanting something casually and really having a desire to do something.
Right.
Like people always talk about passion, and I figured out that passion is not what it's about. Anyone can have passion about anything,
Right.
but that doesn't mean you're going to stick to that thing.
Right.
It's that desire, that desire in you that makes you stick with it. Now, yeah, you got to have the passion. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But if you don't have that desire to do it,
Of course.
you'll end up stopping. You'll do it for a year and say, "Oh, this is not working out for me," and it's over.
And
Passion
you know
out
what?
the window.
There are a lot of people that are very content with just, okay, I just want to be, this is where I want to be. And you know what? You're going to get paid to do just what you want to be, because really and truly you're speaking it into existence.
Right.
So what you speak is what you're going to get. So my thing is like, no, I'm going to the top of the line. I don't care where I go, as long as it does not, compromise my integrity and who I am as a woman, and what, because everybody perceives you to be one thing, it may be another. And then I have a lot of younger, teenage girls that are following my footsteps. Oh, I want to be like Mimie, or let me tap Mimie, let me send Mimie a message. And I have a very strong connection, and of course, I have kids. So I can't be out here throwing myself out here anyhow, because they watch what I do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then of course, when you have younger kids also looking what you do, you got to be careful out here.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were talking about, yesterday in the car about wanting to do it. It has to come from here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that. They wonder why things aren't working out. It's because if if you don't have it here,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and then you're not bringing it out to the forefront, it's not going to happen.
Right.
You know, you're just living this
But you know what? Everybody
pretend dream.
People don't really understand that there's not just one way is the thing that bothers me. So you've got to have it here, but it doesn't matter what it is you have here.
Right.
You can have here being, owning a janitorial services company.
Right.
If you stick to it, if you have that desire, you keep that desire, you will be successful.
Exactly.
Anything that you do long enough, you will be successful at
That's
it.
true.
And that's what a lot of kids today don't understand. How am I talking about kids? I didn't want to talk about kids. They don't.
okay.
They don't understand
That's
Rita
that.
Style show. That's what it's about. We talk freely about anything and everything, and any given
But
moment.
I mean, it's really finding that thing,
Right.
whatever it is, and sticking to it. Like I happen to like technology. Stuck to it. From
Right.
8 years old, I want to be a computer programmer. That was what I wanted to do.
See, it started with being a kid.
Yeah, exactly. It's.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that these kids these days are this smart though. But yeah, the passion has got to be there, but
Yes.
the desire is more important. It's definitely got to be there. You've got to own whatever it is.
Right.
So so Three can play that game. I've seen that movie at least twice.
You've seen it more than twice.
I said at least twice. Yeah.
Now, what is it? How many parts?
I want to know.
Is it? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm trying to ask a very specific question.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I don't want to put you in a bad situation, so I'm going to figure out how best to say this.
All right.
Does Vivica Fox look in person the way she used to look in that TV show Out All Night?
Okay, let's just say this. Because Three Can Play the Game was in 2006, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking about some years later. Things happen.
Yeah.
People lose weight, they gain weight, they
We get older and we're women.
we get older, we're women, we have
pack on pounds
little
that we
gray
don't
hairs.
want, but we do it.
we go through things. So everybody, you're not going to find anybody that looks like they did 10, 15, 20 years ago. And if that is so, there's some beautiful plastic surgery and money going on.
Yes, because all of that is not Beachbody.
Okay, exactly. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Are you giving Beachbody a
So,
show?
No, I'm just saying.
Vivica Fox is a wonderful person in all that she's done and what she does and what she's still doing, whether it's in the community or her shows or what have you. And I give her mad kudos for everything that she does.
Okay.
So, we just leave that there. Kind of. In the industry, it does, to me, maybe I'm just talking for myself. Me personally, I could care less. If you still have your game on and you still doing your thing, please, all kudos, go for it. Woohoo! I'm throwing up my pom-poms because I know where I started. I started off her set.
Yeah.
Her set is what made me go, I think I can do this. And then before you know it, I did a bold thing too with Tyler Perry Studios. That was another thing. When I sent my bio and I'm thinking, I'm gonna throw this out there, but what if I don't? But you know what? I'm gonna throw it out there anyway because they need a Latina, and they're gonna check me out. And sure enough, when I got that phone call, hey Mimi, this is such and such from Tyler Perry Studios. I had that. Yeah. And when I went up in there, and it was all, you just really have to walk in these walls.
Okay, got it.
And I absolutely loved it because you have to be professional and you have to have etiquette. There is something called set etiquette in this industry, and you gotta possess it. I learned it from earlier on. When you gotta be quiet, you gotta be quiet. If you gotta sneeze, you better hold it in. Just
they want everything in this square box.
Hold it in and don't be the cause for the question, who did it?
Right.
What happened? Who stopped it? Who sneezed? It's just, you just really have to just, and that's what happens in the industry, that there's a lot of people out here that don't have that. And they'll get on these sets and they'll get ridiculously happy, and before you know it, they get write-off. You get write-off.
Whoa, what's
from
that?
sets.
Yeah, what is that?
You get write-off. You can never come back to this set again. But thank you very much. It's been nice.
Are you kidding me?
And then you just
that's
gotta go.
painful.
But the thing about it is that you just have to. Okay, for instance, I was written off.
That's impossible.
Mimie Acosta was written off with 7. This is what happened. I was on the set. I did a couple of days of Drop Dead Diva.
Okay, yeah.
And I was in it, I want to say it was scene, I think it was like 108 with oh gosh, what's her name? She was an American Idol judge, Paula Abdul.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we were on the set on that day, and there's a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes, but for whatever reason, I had on the brightest top and the hairdo and the makeup, and it was like, who's this chick? The camera's trying to focus here, but it's this chick right over here that looks like she shouldn't be an extra. You know, like, do you have an agent? Okay. So of course, the message got across to Mimie that, you know, you're beautiful, we love you, we love that you come every day, you know, you're doing your thing, but do you have an agent? And I was like, no. And not having an agent is actually what did it for me, because I could have had a speaking role on on Drop That Diva, but I didn't have an agent, and I didn't go back. But you know, my little parts aired. Yeah. You know, so I didn't have a problem with it. But the thing about it is that's kind of like what made me go, do I want to have an agent? You know, I have a daughter, I have things going on, I have, you know, so there was so much going on at the time that I just decided to step back and then jump on a different bandwagon, wear another hat, and keep it moving. Yeah, because being an agent, it has responsibility, but getting an agent and dealing with one, that's responsibility too. Yeah, of course, because you are no longer responsible for yourself. Now you have somebody that's telling you, Mimie, this is where you need to be, this is what you need to bring, this is what you're going to wear, you know, this is how many days you're going to be gone. This project needs you. They want you to fly out to LA. They want you here. They want you there. And you just can't I can't do that. Yeah. You got to go. If this is what you want, you got to go. So I had to know how to limit myself, or really and truly, how much is it that I'm willing to give up, you know, to do this. And yeah, I would have given up everything. Right. But that's not the position that I was in at the time. So I just had to, like I said, you know, jump off of that bandwagon, jump into the other one, throw on another hat, and keep it moving. Okay. And everything that I've done, it's like one thing have set me up for the next, for the next, for the next. Okay, well, we're going to go to a break, and we're going to talk about that being set up from one thing to the next, because that's an interesting concept that you don't hear too often. We were starting to talk about things setting you up for the next thing.